Hello and welcome to the FSIC podcast. My name is Brady Buckner and I am the president of the Financial Services Innovation Coalition. For this episode, we're going to be dealing with the Dream Creators Workforce Development Program run by the American Innovation and Opportunity Fund, which is a sister organization to FSIC. FSIC, of course, is an economic empowerment platform where we fight for social justice and economic empowerment for all people. So today, our guest on the show is a very special person to me. Her name is Shanessa Alston. She lives down in the Halifax County region or Littleton region. Is that right, Shanessa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shanessa was in our Dream Creators program, the class of 2021. She did a great job. And of course, you're going to see in a minute, she has $1 million smile. So we're very happy to welcome her to the show today. Shanessa, how you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself? I can't complain at all.
Yeah, me too. It's, getting toward the holidays. I'm trying to wear my holiday tie here. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but so Shanessa, the Dream Creators program was created back in 2016. So you were kind of one of the earlier classes, but not the earliest. And so we had the program pretty set by then, the study sessions, getting you to the school, helping you with the entrance paperwork, making sure you had transportation and all that. Can you, tell me, well, let's step back for a second. Tell me what you were doing, before. I know you were working, you're a hard worker and everything. Tell me what you're doing before you joined the Dream Creators program.
Before I joined you guys' program, I was actually working at PCB. And I actually just bought it to Miss Ophelia Goodfacing at Dollar General in Littleton. And she asked me that I wanted to still, look into being a linesman and whatnot. And I told her yes, and I just been with the program ever since.
Okay. And that's a good point. The Dream Creators program helps people in several careers, but the main one that we've been most successful for is placing people in the electrical utility linesman program. We have a training course through Nash Community College. They're wonderful to work with. And it's a good career opportunity because once you get hired as an lineman, you get your CDL, your commercial driver's license, and that's very desirable. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So you were working, you're a high school graduate, you were, just trying to earn money to get, to get your life
together
to the next level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came along and made you do all kinds of paperwork. What was that like? What was the program like to you?
The program was actually amazing. I actually love all of them, everybody that's in the program. Because they're so helpful. You never feel like you're stuck. Because if you feel like you're stuck, there's always someone that's there to help or someone there to talk to you and whatnot. So the program for me was okay. It's a highly recommend.
Well, thank you, Shanessa. We did have a funny. Now, one of the most important parts is the CDL test, the commercial driver's license, and most people it takes 5 times to pass it because it's very difficult. And it only took you 3 times. How do you attribute your success to that? Because you have your full CDL now, which is a highly. So how do you attribute that? What did we do that helped you through that?
We actually had study sessions with every Tuesday and Thursday night. I feel like you, Brady, you helped us through it. You stayed on us about study. Even if we weren't on the phone, on the Zoom meeting, studying with you, we were studying on our own. So we hit the books hard and we got what we wanted.
It was a lot. You guys would go to school all day and then come home and we had like an hour and then we had to study for an hour at night. And I know for me, that wasn't always very easy. I have a family too. So I was really proud of you guys. I mean, we had this great study sessions. It was mostly business, we hit it hard. So, okay. So you're working for Pike Electric now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are an underground linesman. So tell me a little bit about what the job's like, and then if you have a story about something you've done that you were really proud of, or it was very interesting. So tell me about the job.
I don't think anyone would think a woman would be saying this though. I feel like the job is pretty easy. It's unique. You learn different stuff every day. You're not doing the same thing every day. We actually put up a 3-phase transformer not too long ago. I'm gonna say about a week ago. It might have been from a Walmart. I think a wire had went bad, so we had to find the problem where the problem was at. So we found out where the problem was at using like the little detector and whatnot. That was pretty cool too, because we had to actually find out where the problem was at before we even touched anything on the ground. So that was pretty cool. We found the problem, dealt the wire up, replaced the wire, put the boots back on, and put 3-phase up.
Wow. Okay, listen to you using the lingo, man. Freeform phaser bank of now. Most of us think in electrical lineman, we think that's one of the most top 10 dangerous jobs in the world. But it's my understanding that the folks that we work with or try to connect you with are very serious about safety. Tell me a little bit about how they approach safety.
Pike is very serious about safety. So whatever you do, you have to be safe. No matter what you touch, you have to have your gloves and sleeves on, and definitely have your long sleeve shirt on and hard hats and whatnot, because Pike is definitely serious about safety.
Okay, that's good to hear that they're willing to let you take the time to do it right.
Yeah.
We've heard from other graduates that they're very serious about it. And in fact, one of our students, there's a term you guys use. Is it light it up, or if you get a flash?
Hello. Is it a
It's like when something arcs.
Yeah, you get the art. You make an art.
Yeah,
that's definitely bad, because you can definitely feel that heat from if you standing a couple inches back. You feel that.
Well, he said that if he hadn't followed security procedures, he would be really hurt. So it was one of those things where I'm like, I did not want to hear that about one of our program participants, but the safety saved him, and it is a dangerous job, and it's hard, and you have to have people that are serious about it. And you guys were a great class. So tell me about your next chapter.
My next chapter, I see me moving and progressing in my line of career. Hopefully do hiring again, or put an application in and move forward with them. But if not, just move up in the industry with Pike. This my next step is to be a lead, a crew leader. So hopefully that'll be soon.
Well, if I was a worker, I'd want you to be my crew lead. Well, you're a wonderful person, Shanessa. You know that we think the world of you. Again, the Dream Creators program is out there for people that want an opportunity and they need just a little bit of help. I mean, with maybe it's gas money, maybe it's a cell phone bill, it's a tire goes out or something. These are the things that we try to help with that most people don't think about. And so tell us about the last thing, and I should have mentioned this earlier. Tell us about what happened right after you got your job. Your car died, and you were able to get financing for a car, but you needed a down payment, and we had enough money left in the budget to help. And you've been very responsible, you making your loan payments, and it really worked out. So how's the car doing?
It's doing good. I actually had slipped my mind about that. When I first started, I would say I think I was like a weekend.
Yeah, it was very early.
And I don't even know what happened. I go to the store, and I go to across the lake where I stay, Lake Gaston, it's near Littleton. So I went to the store, then I was on my way back, my car just started smoking. I didn't know what was going on. Then didn't have anybody to look at it, so I was so depressed. I was just so depressed. Then I talked to Brady, he just made everything better.
I wish my wife could feel the same way, but I was really glad we were able to help you out, because if you hadn't have been able to get a car, you would have lost your job.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's not going to happen. You know, we have only a handful of students each year. It's because it takes a lot of resources, and we want to make sure that they get the job and that they keep it, because we've stayed in touch after you got hired, right?
Yeah. And I
We
much
talk now and
appreciate
then.
that as well.
Yeah, and it's a great relationship. You know, I really appreciate that you stayed in touch with us. So, you know, with that, I think we should probably close it down here.
Okay.
You know, I think that's all I'm going to say on it. Again, this is the FSIC podcast, and we're talking about the Dream Creators Workforce Development Program run by FSIC's sister organization, the American Innovation and Opportunity Fund. Shanessa, thank you very much. And for those of you listening, thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.